So we've run our job or we submitted it. So how do you go about finding a job that you submitted in BV-BRC? Well, there are a number of things you can do. You could come down here to the jobs monitor and see that. So if I click on that, that'll take me here and you'll see I've run some more jobs while we were waiting for the next video. I could go up here into my workspace and I could get to my jobs, which is the same page here. Or I could go to my home workspace and navigate to it. At that point, I have to remember which job I did or which folder I put it in. So I'd have to click on create it a couple times to see this. And then here are the different jobs that I've been running right now. When it has that little checkered flag, when you're in your workspace and you see the little checkered flag, that means it is a completed job. It's supposed to be like the NASCAR or Formula One little checkered flag that waves when I guess they win. I don't watch any NASCAR or Formula One, but that's what I believe happens. So if I wanted to view this job, I double click on this. And that's going to take me to the landing page for this specific job. So notice here, it's got the job ID, it's got a start time, an end time. It ran really fast, 1 minute and 53 seconds. And if I click on the parameters here and scroll down, it tells me what I ran and that the weight was null and the seed weight was 15 because it was just going with the default. Up here, this is where we'll go to see the alignment, but we'll talk about that in the next video. And then there are these 4 files that come with the job. Now, you don't have to view this in BV-BRC. You could download this data, these 4 folders, and put it into a different viewer that you may like, that you want to use. I don't do that, but you're more than welcome to. The JSON file is the instructions for the computer. And if you've never seen one, I'll just show you what they look like. It just is the information about exactly what was run. And I can go back to the job by clicking here. And then they have the XMFA, which is something you would want to download. It's very big. So those are more instructions on the alignment. I can show you what the backbone looks like. And so that's just giving instructions for the viewers as to where to put those blocks of data that we'll see in the next video. And then the BB Coles is more instructions for that. Now, I don't look generally at these things ever, but if you have your own viewer or want to examine them, they're there for you. Now, another thing, let's go to my jobs page. So this is the job that ran. This is what happens when it's the job page. So one thing that you can do from here that's pretty good is you can rerun a job. Let's say if you want to adjust it, so I can click on rerun. And that opens it up and I've got those things there. So I can rerun the job from the jobs page, not necessarily from the workspace. Also, what if something happened? What if your job failed? You have a question about it. Here you can click on the report issue icon and that opens up this. Now, if the job failed, all you have to do is go in here. And I guess I have to write something. This job failed. Why? And then I can submit that, and that will create what we call a JIRA ticket that lets us know that there's been a problem with this job. And I get those as soon as they're submitted. I look at it to see if I can see what's wrong. If not, I give it to the developer in charge. So that's what's to happen if things go wrong. If you want to view something from the jobs page, you would click on the view icon here. And it takes us back to where we were in the beginning. So this is all just about the jobs landing page and the files that are available there. In the next video, we're going to dig down into the view. So that's like the icing on this cake. Actually, it is the cake. And this other stuff is just like the flour and eggs. That's really kind of boring. The actual cake itself is the view. So I'll show you that in the next video. Bye.